excuse my voice. I lost it last night at Lights Out 8. Hey guys, it's Alex. So I'm driving the VMP Track Attack car to Lights Out 8. This is going to be Sunday, the last day. I didn't want to make any video or anything during Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because I wanted to concentrate on work. I take my work seriously. Sorry, it's really drony inside the car, but we have a very loud exhaust setup on this car, but I'm going to try to get through it. So I'm heading to Lights Out 8. This is for Sunday. Yesterday was the end of qualifying, our first round of eliminations. I could not stay too late. I've been there since 7 a.m. Then I left at 11 p.m. I'm worn out and I'm tired. My voice is shot from all the yelling, screaming. It was a great time. So VMP, the company I work for, is venturing out, and we're going to go to these, crazy outlaw style races. Hold on. I got to get over this hill. These crazy outlaw style races because it puts asses in seats. It absolutely puts people in the seats, and that's what we want to do, just kind of promote the product and all that stuff. But I've had the pleasure of driving Track Attack, the SEMA built car, for a long time, and I'm telling you, this isn't a car review, this is just more of a general video. It has the Roush suspension, which is fucking perfect. The Roush coilover setup on an S550, that's it. That, in my opinion, is what you should get. It rides great. I've been driving it. I drove it up 5 hours from where I live, and I've been driving it back and forth to the track all day. Daily drive. Basically, I've daily driven this car, except for a slightly loud exhaust. I would absolutely rock this suspension and this setup. It's got our Gen 2R. It's got, you name it, it's got it. It's got the GT350R seats reupholstered. It's got a Schrader Performance seat delete back there. I'll show you the outside of it, underneath the hood and everything once I get set up at the event. It's going to be a short day for me because I have a long drive back. So yeah, hopefully I'll bring you some videos, some badass cars that race up here, some videos of some cars running down the track. I mean, 3 second 8th mile cars. It's pretty unbelievable stuff. So yeah, check it out. All right, this has been my vehicle for the last 3 or 4 days, and I couldn't imagine owning something like this. It's super nice, super clean, gets a ton of attention. I'm more of a subtle guy, but man, I could get used to this. This thing is just great, drives great. If it didn't drive great and have the blower that it has, it's probably just been like a show car, but this thing gets it. I think it makes like 700 or so on pump gas right now. Kind of show you around. This is the SEMA build that we did for Ford. It was at the Ford main display at SEMA. I'm not exactly sure which Forge Star wheels these are, but they're pretty baller. It's on Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s. Everything you see is airbrushed. There are no stickers. Okay, nothing. There is no sticker in this thing. It's all airbrushed. Guy local to Orlando did this and did a killer job. If you want anything done this high quality, free plug. Again, everything is airbrushed, airbrushed, airbrushed. No stickers. People keep coming up and going like this, be like, oh man, that ain't no sticker. Yep. So it was running 345s in the back, but right now it's sporting some 315/30s because I drove it 5 hours, and we don't need to drive around on the big fat tires. It's a Cervini's body kit, totally all the way around. I'm not sure which wing that is, but I think Josh Baker has a similar wing. He'll tell you exactly which spoiler that is. Has Cervini side exhaust. Loud, very aggressive, very nice. Nice made.
Welcome, good morning everybody that is gathered up there in the grandstand.
Okay, so they're doing, they're starting activities now. Anyway, this car came to us as a black car. This is the original color of the car, okay? Gloss black. So we went ahead and took everything apart. I mean everything apart, and ended up making it avalanche gray. This is a GT350 hood, and they cut out the center and grafted it on a 2015 GT hood so that the body lines fit, and then they put in a clear insert so that you could take a look at the blower, similar to like a ZR1. I think that was more our motivation for the car. The jams, everything were done in avalanche gray. Stock interior, but it does have a GT350 steering wheel, GT350R seats. I'm sorry I have a bunch of stuff in it because it's basically a truck right now. Roll bar for the Simpson harnesses. Schrader Performance rear seat delete that I had to move out of the way because the trunk is absolutely full. So we are here with UPR. Great guys, great company to team up with, man. They've repped me from the get-go, and they've teamed up with VMP, and I love it. I'm all about, you know, getting companies together to do the whole thing and kind of have a common goal. Sharad's car, one of UPR's reps. He does the online stuff. He's been with them for a long time. It's sporting a Vortec JTB blower, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup wheels. This thing is just badass, nice, gets a lot of attention. Sounds great too. It should have a VMP blower, but it don't. But no, nonetheless, it's a very beautiful, nice, clean ride. Subtle, nothing crazy. So there's the power plant. Everyone keeps coming up and says, there's no way this thing's making 851 horsepower. Actually, you're right. It made 806 to the rear wheels with MS-109. And after doing the drivetrain loss, it's actually more. That was on a 69 upper, 5% lower MS-109, and everything else you see. Twin 67 throttle body, twin jet. Pretty much what comes in a stage 3 kit, ID1000s. Basic kit, nothing special, nothing. It's got a fuel pump booster, ID1000s, dual fan heat exchanger, as you see right there. And it made, you know, into the 8s on MS-109. So it's gonna be a half-mile car. See if we can get it to go 175 plus in the half mile. Be happy with it. But yeah, this is pretty much it. And going forward, this is the new standard blower, the Gen 2R. You will no longer see Gen 2s being sold in any stage 3 kit or anything like that. It will be, going forward, a Gen 2R with the massive inlet, still 2.3 liter. Everyone thinks this is something else. I'm like, nope, 2.3 liter. So, you know, any other blower manufacturers need 3+ liters to make power. This guy still does it on a 2.3. Okay, show you a little bit more about the car in the back. Again, this is airbrushed by Mr. Chris Cruz himself. It's not a decal, you know, hydro dipped or anything like that. It is actually painted by hand. Again, I'm lucky to drive this thing at all, let alone 5 hours back and forth from Georgia to Florida. It's a little daunting because I don't want to run anything over and hurt it, so I'm real careful with the car.
They were throwing in like backup motors, backup headers right there.
Just take some video here.
So I made it back from Lights Out 8 at SGMP, South Georgia Motorsports Park. Got Track Attack back home safely. I'm telling you, if you're gonna buy suspension ever, you're gonna spend, you know, some good money on suspension. The Roush coilover kit on this car, you know, I understand that we're friendly with Roush and everything, but I'm telling you, it is the best I've ever driven in any modern Mustang. It was just, I drove 5 hours from West Palm up there, and then 2.5 hours from there down here, and it was a pleasure. It was a great deal. This car drove awesome, no issues, running real good. So real quick, I'm gonna give you guys a quick sneak peek of the new digs at VMP. This is just the warehouse, okay? The offices are a whole nother building, then there's a whole bunch of other buildings on the other side. We're getting everything set up. Got a couple lifts already got a customer on one of the lifts, and we're gonna put another lift in here. So yeah, this is pretty much, you know, the growth process of VMP. We're real excited to be a part of it, kind of when it's happening. So yeah, guys, that was my coverage of SGMP. Remember, guys, I was a millwright 2 years ago in Massachusetts, freezing my ass off. If I can get to this kind of point in my life where I'm doing what I want to do, you can do it easily. So don't hesitate. Do what you got to do to be happy, man. See you later, guys.